So we're here with the field tested crew at our flea beetle neonicotinoid test site, and basically what we're trying to do is determine what is best for combating flea beetle damage in the early stages of canola growth. So our project is utilizing seeding rate versus type of seed, if it's treated with fungicide and insecticide, versus whether it's sprayed or not with chemical insecticide. For our trials, we'll be using DCIS, and basically just seeing how the abundance of flea beetles is affected, as well as how much the plants are damaged. So, as with any field study, there's always going to be variance in the damage that you're seeing. However, within our treatments, there is a noticeable visual difference. So this one in Lewis's hand here is one of our seeds that's commercially treated with fungicide and insecticide. And the one he's holding here, which you can see has significantly more damage, is just treated with fungicide. So as we just saw, there is a pretty significant difference in the damage in fungicide-only treated canola versus the one with insecticide. But in addition to that, the rate at which we're planting will also reduce damage per plant. So if you have more plants per acre, then the ratio of damaged plants will be lower compared to a lower seeding rate where more plants would be damaged overall. So this, in combination with the insecticide treatment, could offer farmers a significant way to combat flea beetle damage.
So just to talk a little bit about some of the bigger picture with this trial, we really wanted to dig in and look at sort of this neonic piece. You know, it's an insecticide that does carry some risk for affecting the environment beyond the farming industry. And because of that, there's been some concerns about, you know, perhaps losing this as a control option for flea beetles, which is kind of one of our significant options. So being able to come in and look at, you know, can we use some other options? Can we boost seed rates? Does that kind of help things? And I think there's an element of, you know, if we don't have this as a control option, you know, what are the environmental impacts of the next option? Do we need to apply twice as many foliar insecticides as well, which also carry with them their own risks as well? So, you know, my understanding is, you know, the seed treatment is relatively safe. I mean, it's in the ground. It sort of hits those target species because they ingest it by feeding on the canola, but there is a risk of sort of contaminating, you know, some of the nearby water areas and some of those organisms. So, you know, it's sort of it's a bigger system, everything sort of interacts, and we wanted to come in and say, you know, what are the implications for the industry of a possible change? What are our tools to navigate a possible change, and what are the impacts to the environment of some of our next best options?